The Yamaha MG10XU. Quick review. Let's see if this 10-channel $250 mixes is a good bang for the buck. Out of the box, we get the mixer itself, a user manual, and one Yamaha branded power supply with cable. A little bit disappointed, no USB cable was included to use as a USB interface. Lucky me, I have about 20 of them stored in a box. Plugging in is very simple. Power here, USB in the back to use the mixer as a audio interface. I am also using my speaker amp coming out of the main left and right 1/4 inch outputs. Additionally, I am using the Shure SM63L microphone with this mixer since I am recording the audio for this video using the mixer. Here is what we have so far. 4 mic preamps. They work well, nice, clean, and crisp sound with barely noticeable noise. We do get a pad button on top capable of padding the mic preamp channel by 26 dBs. Even nicer is the included non-adjustable high-pass filter set for 80 Hz. Gain control, however, is only available for the 4 mic preamps. Would have been nice to have gain control on all channels. Additionally, channel 1 and 2 have a compressor, but none of the remaining channels do, which is a limiting factor. According to the manual, the compressor for the 2 channels have threshold, the ratio, and the output level are adjusted at the same time as you move the knob to the right. Not bad if you just want to say you have a compressor, I guess. Additionally, according to the manual, the threshold is from 22 dBUs to -8 dBU. The ratio is 1.1 to 4.1, and the output level is 0 dB to +7 dB. Again, none of these parameters are individually adjustable, and every parameter value moves as you adjust a single compressor knob to the right. Next to the compressor knob, we have a phantom power switch allowing us to enable phantom power 48 volts to channel 1 through 4. You cannot turn the phantom power for each channel individually. One button turns 48 volt to all 4 mic preamps. The channel EQs for the 4 preamps is basic and works as expected. Only 3 knobs allowing you to boost or attenuate the high, mid, and low frequencies by 15 decibels. According to the manual and as seen labeled above each EQ knob, high is 10 kHz shelving and low is 100 kHz shelving, but mid is at 2.5 kHz peaking EQ. No sweepable EQ, so you're stuck with the 3 unadjustable EQ parameters. As for the remaining stereo channel, no gain control and no mid-frequency EQ either. Moving down the channel strip, each channel has a FX knob. This board comes with 24 built-in effects, and you have a parameters knob adjustment that changes the intensity of the selected effect. And yes, so far I've tested each effect and most seem to be very useful and make sense. Moving right along, each channel comes with a pan knob so you can better fit your channel into your stereo image. And final item on the channel strip is the rotary knob labeled as level. This one is pretty self-explanatory. Moving on to channel 9 and 10, it is a stereo channel corresponding with the analog 1/4 inch inputs 9 and 10 and the USB port located on the back of the console. There is no Bluetooth connection with this mixer, which is kind of a bummer. The USB and 1/4 inch input cannot be used simultaneously, therefore you will have to switch between the inputs using the switch located at the top of the channel 9 and 10 channel strip. Only high and low EQ adjustment for channel 9 and 10 and no gain adjustment. The USB interface is where a lot of the value comes from this mixer since Yamaha rates the MG10XU USB interface at 24-bit 192 kHz. As for channel 5, 6, and 7, 8, both are stereo analog channels and each have additional RCA inputs to use if you will wish to do so. If you want to use these for passive guitars or similar instrument level sources, you'll want a DI box preamp and another suitable front end rather than plugging directly into channel 5 through 10. We also have headphone monitor knob to adjust your headphone volume, as well as stereo monitor 1/4 inch outputs. For the stereo main output, we have two XLR outputs included, as well as 1/4 inch output, which is neat and expected at this price point. You have a stereo output level meter segmented in decibels, starting with +10, +6, 0, -6, -10, and finally -20 dBs. For the main output control, no fader, we have a rotary knob. Unity level 0 dB is labeled with a solid fill triangle on the right side of each channel level knob, each FX knob, and main output knob. Quick note, if you want to use this as an audio interface with your PC, Yamaha explicitly says Windows users should install the Yamaha Steinberg USB Driver for MGXU consoles. Mac does not require that driver, otherwise using the generic Windows driver could potentially result in sampling rate mismatch, manifesting in irritating screeching noises when passing audio from your PC. To conclude this review, for around $250, the MG10XU feels like a proper little mixer rather than a toy. The DRPE preamps are clean, the build quality is solid, the SPX effects are genuinely usable, and the 24-bit 192 kHz USB interface makes it a very capable home or small event console. My biggest complaint is that Yamaha strips away too much of the control once you leave channel 1 through 4. Channels 5 through 10 lose gain, the stereo channels have more limited EQ, and only channel 1 and 2 have compression. I would gladly trade Bluetooth, which this mixer does not have, for more complete channel controls, but at this price, I really wish Yamaha had given us both. Still, the fundamentals are excellent, and I have no hesitation using this mixer at home, in the field, or for small productions. With that being said, I hope you found the information in this video useful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.